Well, hey my friends, it's Catherine from CatherinePooler.com, and we are smack dab in the middle of the stenciling class over at Stamp Nation. If you're not a member, this class will be available later this winter for you to purchase, but members get it first and they get it free. It's our birthday present to Stamp Nation for turning 5. In the first 9 days of the class, we've posted 8 different lessons, and can you guess how many member cards have been entered? 192. That's in the first 9 days. Holy cow, there's so much inspiration going on over there. Thank you to Debbie for counting those up for us. So I wanted to do a video for my blog today based on some things that I was inspired by in this stenciling class. So I'm basically combining several techniques here. First of all, I'm going to use my white pigment ink. This is a Stampin' Up! Ink pad, but any white pigment ink you have will work. And I have craft cardstock, and then my circle stencil, which was in the very first stamp of approval box. And I'm going to start by applying the white ink with a blender tool. And let's see, so the lessons that I'm using as inspiration are the selective stenciling, which I did, not sure what lesson number it is, but I did it the other day, and I did it with Zig markers. And then Maureen did a double stenciling lesson, and then Ingrid kind of expanded on Maureen's, and she did double stenciling with ghosting, which is what I'm doing here. I'm doing the ghosting. I'm going to double stencil this, and I'm also masking. I used a ton of Post-it tape here to mask off the center circles. You can also use painter's tape or washi tape. Those work too. So then I'm going to peel this back, and we'll see my white stenciled part. I'm going to wipe this down and let this dry because this is a pigment ink, so it takes a while to dry. Now this is dry. I'm going to add my stencil back on. I'm not going to go exactly where it was. I'm going to move it down to the right. So I'm going to move it down into the right a little so that it's offset, and that's where you're going to get your ghosting. So just tack this back down, and the double stenciling and the selective stenciling because I'm only using the middle ones there. I'm going to use chipped sapphire. It's a really great dark blue, and it will show up, or it should, on this craft cardstock. It should show up nicely. Looks like I have that fully stenciled, so we'll peel this back and reveal. Oh, that looks really, really cool. So you can see the little bit of white just peeking out to the top and to the left of the navy circles and diamonds. So here's my technique piece all ready to go. It's a pretty open palette to do kind of whatever I want. I can keep it really clean and simple, or I can add some fun accents and embellishments. And I've struggled, back and forth between what I want to do here, and I think I am going to try watercoloring some flowers like I did in a video, let's see, the Ellen Hudson collab video between me, Laura, and Laurel. I did the watercoloring of Ellen's flowers. These are flowers from Stamp of Approval, and this is my new favorite color combination, the picked raspberry, seedless preserves, and spice marmalade. Any pink, purple, and orange. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm just going to dye these. Let's see, this one can be pink. Maybe I'll dip a little orange in there and have it two-toned. And I'll do this last one purple, and we'll let it. Now while those are drying, I'm going to do this little greeting. I die cut Happy Birthday. This is from a set of dies with our upcoming Stamp of Approval Young at Heart collection. That will go on sale February 3rd. Make sure you are on the wait list. These collections, we try really hard to estimate how many we're going to sell, and it's really hard to do that. So we take our best guess at it, and both boxes have sold out pretty quickly, so make sure you're on the wait list so you get that sales link right away when it goes for sale. So we'll just add this Happy Birthday, and then hopefully our flowers will be dry and we can add those to the project as well, and then finish up this card. You guys, I am not feeling this, so I'm going to do something different. And I'm going to leave all of this in the video so you can see where I've been, where I'm going, and what I'm going to do. So let's try picked raspberry. I want this to be light. We'll see how light I go. I'm going to start in the upper corner, and I'm just going to stencil down I want to go from dark to a little lighter. Yeah, I think I want this top up here to be darker and then to go light as it goes down here. How about that? So we'll go darker right up here. And then I'm going to fade out. So I continue to re-ink and hit up in this top corner, and then I'm just fading out. Let's see how this looks. That's pretty. Now I'm going to do that double stenciling thing, so I'm going to move it and we'll pull it down like that. So now I'm grabbing my spiced marmalade and I'm going to do the same thing. Dark up on top and then fading out to a light orange color. Not sure what this is going to look like. You guys will see when I see. Let's see. Oh my gosh. That kind of makes me a little bit dizzy. I didn't expect it to look like that, but it looks totally cool. So I'm going to use my Brutus Monroe detail ink. I just got this when I was at CHA recently. I met Christopher Allen, and he's kind of my new best friend. That dude is so full of energy and so excited, and it is totally contagious. I'm going to stamp May This Be Your Best Year Ever. This was a very highly suggested sentiment for a stamp from when we were designing the stamp set. Lots of you said you wanted a stamp that said something like that. So there you go. Yay. So I'm just going to add my birthday here. And then I have a couple more little stamps that I want to do. And I'm liking this one much better than what I was trying to do before. I'm not sure if I'm going to add those watercolored flowers. We will see once we get this put together. When you're stamping, don't ever be afraid of changing course. You know, if you're trying something and it's not working out, try again. Part of the awesomeness of this is just the process. You know, it's great to send a card in the mail and brighten someone's day, but it makes you feel good, and it's just a really great creative outlet. You know, there's that big trend right now with adult coloring books, and it's all about having an artistic outlet. So that is a big thing for me with all of this. It's just being artistic and making things with my hands. So I have not lost the little dot to the eye yet, which I lose those all the time. Yay, here it is. I'll just apply that there. Now in this sentiment set, there are some really fun graphic images that Michelle from Casual Fridays put together for us. And I think a few of them would be really fun on this background. So we'll just have a few of those, and then maybe a couple other little small ones here and there. I think, well, there's a few that are like dotted like that, and then there's a few that are a little bit more solid. I'll grab that. There, I think that balances it off nicely. So here is my final result. I just added a little bit of baker's twine and I'm all done. And then I decided to go ahead and finish this card up and just leave it plain. I did a little stamp right in the center of every circle, and I'm gonna call it a day on this one. Kind of feel like I want some little embellishment here. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking if I had something like a little wooden accent or a cork accent, that would be really cool right here. So I may go rummage through my craft room and see what I can find to add here, or I may just leave it plain. Leave me a comment in the comment section and let me know how you're inspired and what you will take from my tutorial today to inspire your next crafting project. Thanks for being here. Be sure to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and I'll see you again soon.